Hello guys, good to have you join us on today's episode of Views and Opinion on Africa. On Views and Opinion this week, we are looking at Nigeria's unity as a nation and the impact of 2023 general election. Democracy is said to be the best system of government in the modern time because it has to do with the popular opinion of the people. Nigeria has had its own fair share of pros and cons of democracy, with many believing that democracy is better than the military dictatorship. Yet, there is still a lot to be done and also desired of it. Looking at Nigeria with all the symptoms of failed states, with all the crises like insecurity challenges, economic issues, regional agitation, and distrust among people. Now, looking at the coming 2023 general election and the interest by the citizens to participate, many are of the opinion that this election will make or mar the country. So on this episode, we are looking at how the outcome of the general election come 2023 will affect the unity or disintegration of Nigeria. Please stay with us. We'll be right back.
Based on my observation so far, the coming election is going to favor we in Nigeria all. Because when you watch what is going on, everybody is talking on how things will come back together. More especially how the whole Nigeria can come together and vote somebody who will stand and represent us well. And who will change the situation of Nigeria. Because when you look at what is going on now, you see that everything is on high price. So, and everything had to turn around for good by the special grace of God.
Well, it all depends on how it will be handled. We all know that in the previous years, elections have not been well handled. It has always been manipulated by INEC and its officials and those that are in the corridor of power.
If the INEC people will do their job, it will impact unity. But if it happens to be rigged, I think there will be a problem.
I think it's going to have a great impact because, one, the people's voice is already heard. And if it counts, there's going to be a lot of unity and then good change to the nation.
It's going to foster unity, especially when the rule of law is obeyed, and also if the federal character is obeyed, if we deploy the ingredient of federal character in management of our resources and management of the key position in Nigerian politics, I think it's going to foster unity, especially when people, one thing about disunity, what actually fuels disunity is when people are going through a lot of problems. If the dividend of democracy is not well extended to the people, people are not actually feeling the impact of the dividend of democracy and they're going through problems, it can actually make them to feel that the problem is not, that they start thinking about, we're supposed to leave this country and have our own country. That's when we're going to get things right. But if things are done properly, government are doing their best, making sure that the people are actually enjoying the dividend of democracy and the environment is made conducive for people to do business and thrive and succeed, then there's no need for everybody. There will be unity because there will be no need for crisis and all that.
You're still watching Views and Opinion on Africa. We want to look at the Nigerian as an entity, a Nigerian country as an entity as it stands right now. And I have with me a professor, that is Professor Mike Obioha Okoro, who is here with me today to discuss on this topic. Glad to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Prof, we want to look at Nigeria as an entity, and how long do you think Nigeria can still, how longer can it stay as an entity?
I laugh because when you talk about Nigeria as an entity, when do we say Nigeria began? People talk about Nigeria since the amalgamation of 1914. So before 1914, what was it? Can you really say when Yoruba nation began? Can you really say when Hausa nation began? Or Fulani nation as they call themselves now? Or Igbo nation? Or Ishekiri nation? You discover that if there were no Nigeria before 1914, and with what is happening now in Nigeria, you discover that in principle, since there was nothing ab initio, and all of a sudden something is coined, it shows that that thing that is coined is not well rooted. Nigeria, as organized, even in her first anthem, has shown that there was no Nigeria.
Just explain more on that.
Nigeria we hail thee, our own dear native land. Though tribe and tongue may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigerians all are proud to serve our sovereign motherland. Whosoever coined that national anthem, whosoever composed it, had already implanted in the heart of every single Nigerian that we are a conglomerate of tribes and tongues. Breathing, we have the wells, we have the different things, but it is not there. America is multi-nationalities. America is like Africa. It is not there. Tell me which other anthem that reminds people of their differences. Have you seen it? So, in the form for civil service, which you are feeling as a Nigerian, and you see tribe, Igbo, Hausa, or Yoruba, or Efik, or Bikum, or whatever. So, they have what they call quota system in Nigeria. Somebody scores 4 or 12 in unity school, and another scores 130, and the one which scores 130 will not get admission into quota school, into national school, because it is quota, and somebody who has 12 or even as low as 4 gets it because he is from a given tribe. Therefore, where lies equity? Where lies justice? Nigeria is destroyed by Nigerians. So when you talk about the nation Nigeria, no, there is no nationalism in Nigeria. What we have is nationism. Nationism is a situation where different nations, different nations. You hear what the Fulani is saying. Before, we normally say Hausa Fulani. Now, you don't hear it again. Malami, a whole Malami. Attorney General of the Federation said Hausas are conquered slaves. They can't even sit where their masters sit. And they would not even vie for leadership. That Nigeria is their own property, fought for them and bequeathed to them by their forefather, Usman Dan Fodio. Therefore, what happens to other nations and tribes that own Nigeria, even before the coming of the Fulanis? Such provocative language, such provocating language to it speak to tell us that everybody in Nigeria is not that they own the land. They should do whatever they want to do. And that is the problem. A situation where merit is not given its place, where equity and justice is swept under the ground. So what makes it? That is why you hear agitation. Go to the north now. A governor of a state, Nasir El-Rufai, says that banditries are now forming parallel government in Kaduna State. Even taxing people. Villages are wiped out. We have army, we have police. Recently, an emir banned a terrorist or a bandit as a head of a clan. So what are we talking in Nigeria and some other places? People are not allowed to rest their heads. You have graduates, 2 of you graduated at the same time. One is from Sokoto, another is from Katsina, another is from Edo, another is from Cross River. The one of Katsina gets a juicy job. The one from Sokoto gets a juicy job. And the one from Edo State and the one from Cross River, for 3-4 years, have not even smelt even the lowest ebb of job. And you call it a nation?
What do you think that could be done to see that Nigeria survives and remain integrated as a nation?
Good and beautiful question. Let the leaders of this country constitute a sovereign national conference, where the document of the national conference would be translated into a constitution which will guide this country.
Glad to know you're still there. Many years ago, United Nations and other international analysts have predicted the disintegration of Nigeria, but against all these odds, Nigeria has remained standing. Currently, as the agitation from various parts of the country is growing, apprehensions and fears are also growing. We hope that the outcome of the 2023 general election will solidify the unity of this country instead of breaking it. Therefore, we appeal that the Electoral Commission and the incumbent government should respect the will of the people. As many says, without justice, there can actually be no real peace. Let us know what you think of this topic. Drop your comments in the comment section. Do well to like our post, share, and follow us on all our social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. I'll see you again next week. Please be a good Nigerian.